Hey y'all, it's Courageous, and let me just light my Gemini candle. Y'all know I'm a Gemini, and if it would light, come on now, there we go, come on, there we go. Set the mood. This is an update video. I've been gone a little while. I don't even know how long. I don't, but I wanted to make my return and give you all a little mini life update as to where I've been, what I've been doing, why I've been gone. So if you want to hear all that, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, grab a seat, grab a drink. I don't know what time it is, so you choose what type of drink. But let's get into this video. So first, I've been gone. I think the last time I made a video, my mama was coming up to visit. It was around my birthday. So that was almost a month ago. And a lot has happened, like a lot. So we had a grand old time. Or if you remember before that, I had not posted, I think like a week or two, only because I was on vacation in Florida. We had our Disney trip. Then we came back. Then it was my birthday. My mom and my family, we all met at Texas de Brazil in Connecticut. If you don't know, I live in Rhode Island and my family lives in New Jersey. So we met halfway so that it wasn't such a tedious drive for all of us for my birthday. We had a wonderful celebration. My mom came back to Rhode Island with us and she spent a week with us and we had a grand old time. I gave her a taste of New England like she's never seen. We went to Martha's Vineyard. We went all around Rhode Island, and we had a great time. Boom, great. My mama is a traveler right now. She's living that travel life. She's actually in Europe right now. So 2 weeks after my birthday is my mom and my grandfather's birthday. So her dad and she and her dad have the same birthday. So I drove down to New Jersey and we celebrated over there. And then as her gift, I gave her some money so that she can go to this Euro trip because this is a dream come true for my mama. And if I can do something to help my mama live her best life, you best believe I'm gonna do it. So she, gave her some money. She's in Europe right now. She is in Paris, y'all. Like hashtag goals. So needless to say, that has what's been going on the fun side of things. On the not so fun side, I've just been kind of resting and restoring. I've kind of like been off social media for the past few weeks, only because my anxiety and my stress levels are through the roof with everything that's going on, because I do work at a college, and I am teaching summer classes. I have PTSD from a traumatic experience that I witnessed last year when I first moved to Rhode Island. And now with everything that's going on with all of these people, not with us anymore because of violent and cruel acts and on behalf of other people, especially in school settings, that has kind of made me not okay. And it has taken a toll on me, only because you just don't know what's going on, and I feel for the whole world, like all of the stuff that we're just going through. Like we are just going through a whole lot, and I do have my techniques in place, my strategies in place, so that I can deal with my stress and my anxiety. And part of that is to disconnect from media outlets, from social media, so that I can just focus on finding joy and pleasure and relaxation and my breath. Right? What I mean by my breath is that my breath is very integral to my coping mechanisms and my strategies. So I've just been, I purchased a subscription to Peacock TV only because they have the George Lopez show. And I have been wanting to rewatch that show forever because that show is truly, truly, truly hilarious. So I've just been binge watching and reading a ton of books. The genre of books that I prefer is the contemporary romance, like romance comedies. But I've been branching out into thriller. I didn't think I would like thriller. Well, the thriller that I read was a sci-fi thriller, so I guess that's why I like it, because I do like science fiction. I definitely love magical realism and all of that. So I've just been reading a ton of books and I've been watching a ton of TV. So that is how I've been coping with everything that's going on. And now I'm back. So that is just my mini update. In terms of my bank account, let's give you that update. So like I said, vacation, celebrations, traveling, my mama's Euro tour, among things that have come up, at the house and with the pets. So money has been gone. Like my savings account, my buckets are basically depleted. So let's just go over my binder and see what's left, right? Let's not even say what there. Let's just see what's left. So basically, some things around the house came up this week, so I had to spend a lot of money. So I had to save $700 in my emergency fund, because everything that I've been spending, of course I didn't touch my emergency fund, but with some things that came around the house, I touched my emergency fund because that's all that was left. And so my savings account, my emergency fund was at $700. It is now at $400. So this is the prop money to symbolize how much is in the bank. So we are at $400 in the emergency fund. So my homes, so this is what I was doing, the Pink X Budget Scratch Off Challenge. I took from that too. So we have 110, 15, 17, $118 left in the homes. As you can see, I think I just sped past that like it didn't happen. As you can see, my savings account envelope is empty. We are starting fresh there. My son's account, I did not touch that at all. So he still has $400. I haven't added to it, but I didn't touch what was already there. So my son, if you're new here, he's turning 18 this year. He's gonna, get his license, and I want to help him buy a car. So I am saving as I can for him. So he's at $400. So everything else, so that brings us to a total of $818 in my savings account. Everything else is empty. We are starting fresh. And I know what you're thinking. OMG, Jess, like, are you freaking out? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not freaking out. Only because again, with everything that's been going on, that has been occupying my time. Well, it hasn't been occupying my time. That has been occupying my stress energy, and that's what I've been trying to distract myself from. So I'm not going to distract myself from people not being alive with my bank account being depleted. So again, I've just not been paying attention to that. I've been finding ways that are bringing me joy and pleasure, and yeah, like I'm grateful that I still have something in my bank account. So that's always great. And I'm just grateful that our needs are able to be met, that our wants are able to be met, that I am able to provide for my family. And we are, like, I've been through worse, like this, this year. I just started saving this year. So that just goes to show, like, I've been in worse situations. So I'm not worried about this, because I know I'll get it back. and I'll get that back and more, because I've been in a position when I was younger, where I had to choose between, spending the $20 I had for the week on gas or on food for my son and myself. So, and then I've been in positions where I didn't even have a car to get to where I needed to go. And I didn't even have a home, so I have to focus on how far I've come and how far I will go, because we just have to cling to these moments of joy, because it will drive us insane. It will. And I hope all of you are taking care of yourself and finding moments of peace and joy and avoiding, because we're living in a moment of trauma porn. That's basically what it is, where we're just bombarded with these images everywhere we turn, which is why I disconnect, which is why I haven't been on Instagram in weeks, because if you go in, you immediately, like, there's no warning, like, you're just scrolling and boom, you see some traumatic and it's like feeding into that is not the way to go. It is important to be aware of what's going on, but at the same time, our well-being should be number one, and I prioritize my well-being above all. So I have to know when to turn it off, and I focus on what I can control. I have been praying like crazy. Well, I pray. First thing I do when I wake up every morning is pray, and I just ask God to just wrap me in his embrace and my family, and protect us and shield us and just put us in his hand, because we know that we'll be safe there. So I hope you are all finding ways to find joy, find care if you need it. Shout out to my therapist, because she's been hearing it too, but yeah, let me know, how you cope with things falling apart, either collectively or individually. Let me know in the comment section. And I'm glad to be back. I missed y'all. I really did. I'm gonna catch up on some videos, but I will see you all in my next video. Stay brave.